萨扎卓梅巴瓦苏陀卡尤梅巴瓦苏波卡尤梅巴瓦安努拉多梅巴瓦萨瓦斯提梅布拉萨萨罗伽玛苏扎梅吉达布斯利人咕噜哄哈哈哈哈呵巴哈文萨罗达达达达贝萨玛梅门扎贝斯巴瓦玛哈萨梅萨罗阿哄培嗡贝扎萨罗萨玛呀玛努巴拉呀贝扎萨罗内努巴利萨扎卓梅巴瓦苏陀卡尤梅巴瓦苏波卡尤梅巴瓦安努拉多梅巴瓦萨瓦斯提梅布拉萨萨罗伽玛苏扎梅吉达布斯利人咕噜哄哈哈哈哈呵巴哈文萨罗达达达达贝萨玛梅门扎贝斯巴瓦玛哈萨梅萨罗阿哄培嗡贝扎萨罗萨玛呀玛努巴拉呀贝扎萨多内努巴利萨扎卓梅巴瓦苏陀卡尤梅巴瓦苏波卡尤梅巴瓦安努拉多梅巴瓦萨瓦斯提梅布拉萨萨罗伽玛苏扎梅吉达布斯利人咕噜哄哈哈哈哈呵巴哈文萨罗达达达达贝萨玛梅门扎贝斯巴瓦玛哈萨梅萨罗阿哄培嗡贝扎萨罗萨玛呀玛努巴拉呀贝扎萨多内努巴利萨扎卓梅巴瓦苏陀卡尤梅巴瓦苏波卡尤梅巴瓦安努拉多梅巴瓦萨瓦斯提梅布拉萨萨罗伽玛苏扎梅吉达布斯利人咕噜哄哈哈哈哈呵巴哈文萨罗达达达达贝萨玛梅门扎贝斯巴瓦玛哈萨梅萨罗阿哄培嗡贝扎萨罗萨玛呀玛努巴拉呀贝扎萨多内努巴利萨扎卓梅巴瓦苏陀卡尤梅巴瓦苏波卡尤梅巴瓦安努拉多梅巴瓦萨瓦斯提梅布拉萨萨罗伽玛苏扎梅吉达布斯利人咕噜哄哈哈哈哈呵巴哈文萨罗达达达达贝萨玛梅门扎贝斯巴瓦玛哈萨梅萨罗阿哄培嗡贝扎萨罗萨多萨玛呀玛努巴拉呀贝扎萨多内努巴利萨扎卓梅巴瓦苏陀卡尤梅巴瓦苏波卡尤梅巴瓦安努拉多梅巴瓦萨瓦斯提梅布拉萨萨瓦伽玛苏扎梅吉达布斯利人咕噜哄哈哈哈哈呵巴哈文萨瓦达达达达贝扎玛梅门扎贝兹巴瓦玛哈萨玛呀萨嘎佐蒙扎贝兹巴瓦玛哈萨梅萨罗阿哄培嗡贝扎萨罗萨玛呀玛努巴拉呀贝扎萨多内努巴利萨扎卓梅巴瓦苏陀卡尤梅巴瓦苏波卡尤梅巴瓦安努拉多梅巴瓦萨瓦斯提梅布拉萨萨罗伽玛苏扎梅吉达布斯利人咕噜哄哈哈哈哈呵巴哈文萨罗达达达达贝萨玛梅门扎贝斯巴瓦玛哈萨梅萨罗阿哄培嗡贝扎萨罗萨玛呀玛努巴拉呀贝扎萨多内努巴利萨扎卓梅巴瓦苏陀卡尤梅巴瓦苏波卡尤梅巴瓦安努拉多梅巴瓦萨瓦斯提梅布拉萨萨罗伽玛苏扎梅吉达布斯利人咕噜哄哈哈哈哈呵巴哈文萨罗达达达达贝萨玛梅门扎贝斯巴瓦玛哈萨梅萨罗阿哄培嗡贝扎萨罗萨玛呀玛努巴拉呀贝扎萨多内努巴利萨扎卓梅巴瓦苏陀卡尤梅巴瓦苏波卡尤梅巴瓦安努拉多梅巴瓦萨瓦斯提梅布拉萨萨罗伽玛苏扎梅吉达布斯利人咕噜哄哈哈哈哈呵巴哈文萨罗达达达达贝萨玛梅门扎贝斯巴瓦玛哈萨梅萨罗阿哄培嗡贝扎萨罗萨玛呀玛努巴拉呀贝扎萨多内努巴利萨扎卓梅巴瓦苏陀卡尤梅巴瓦苏波卡尤梅巴瓦安努拉多梅巴瓦萨瓦斯提梅布拉萨萨罗伽玛苏扎梅吉达布斯利人咕噜哄哈哈 Samyasaroa Om Pesa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Pesa Sado Denu Parisa Jajo Me Bawa Sudo Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarwa Sudi Me Bulazo Sarwa Gama Shudame Chidama Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarwa Tada Kada Pesa Mame Menja Pesa Bawa Maha Samyasaroa Om Pe Om Pesa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Pesa Saro Denu Parisa Jajo Me Bawa Sarwa Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarwa Sudi Me Bulazo Sarwa Gama Shudame Chidama Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarwa Tada Kada Pesa Mame Menja Pesa Bawa Maha Samyasaroa Om Pe
Hey, hi everyone. I'm Mitofo. If you're in Southeast Asia, then Happy New Year, Happy Lunar New Year. And if you're in like North America, then Happy New Year's Eve. Yeah, so here, this is the Vajrasattva Vajrashita Bodhisattva Siddhana for preliminaries, and it will be conducted in English. And as usual, before we begin, let's first of all sit quietly and adjust our breathing. Please raise the back of your seat slightly and sit in the 7-point posture of Arachana. Sit with your legs crossed in a lotus position and place your hands in the meditation mudra below the navel. If you have difficulty sitting in the lotus position, that's okay. You can sit on a chair if that's more comfortable. But if you can, then sit in the 7-point posture of Arachana and place your hands in the meditation mudra. Straighten your spine, your central channel. Straighten and loosen or extend both your shoulders. Let your tongue touch your upper palate and tuck in your chin. Close your eyes slightly, gently smile, relax and let go of all thoughts. Focus your mind on a single point. Focus your attention on the present Dharma practice. Let your body become still. Let your speech become silent. Let your mind become quiet. And completely empty your body and mind. Adjust our breathing as much as possible so that it becomes subtle or gentle, slow and gradual. 金刚心菩萨法 Vajrashita Bodhisattva or Vajrasattva Siddhana, 四家情 4 preliminaries. Let's begin the practice. 祈求根本传承大加持. Begin with praying for the lineage root blessing. First, empty your mind, and then visualize the True Buddha School's lineage. Namo Mahavairochana. Namo Buddha Lochana Buddha Mother. Namo Amitabha Buddha. Namo Pama Kumara. Namo Living Buddha Liansheng. So visualize these 5 moon discs above the crown of your head from top to bottom, and visualize all these lineage deities radiating great light. And one by one, their faces transform into the face of our lineage root guru. They then transform into pearls of light, and one by one, they merge into the body of our lineage root guru. Visualize His Holiness Living Buddha Liansheng sitting atop the crown of our head, radiating great light. Form the Pama Kumara Mudra, and let's recite the Pama Kumara Hat Mantra 7 times to pray for the great lineage blessing and a perfect and complete practice. Om Guru Liansheng Siddhi Hom. 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 祈请莲生活佛加持文 Supplication for the blessing of living Buddha Liansheng. Om Ah Hom. With reverence, I offer my purified body, speech, and mind to Vairochana, your Dharma body, Holy Buddha Lochana Buddha Mother, your bliss body, Pama Kumara, your emanation body, living Buddha Liansheng. These 3 bodies are the same in essence as the Buddha's grace. Homage to the great true Buddha lineage, your transcendent power permeates the whole universe, radiating light throughout the 3 times, manifesting in an instant across all time and space. Disciples of the Buddha constantly implore for your blessing light to increase merit and wisdom. In the past, Shakyamuni Buddha prophesied your Buddhahood. Amitabha Buddha entrusted you with the mission of deliverance. Maitreya Bodhisattva bestowed upon you the red crown. Guru Padmasambhava taught you the tantric dharma. We pray you never abandon your vast vows to liberate us all. Thus, with your protection, care, and guidance, may your blessings give rise to swift accomplishment. Namo Vairochana Buddha, Namo Buddha Lochana Buddha Mother, Namo Padma Kumara, Namo Living Buddha Lianshan, Namo the True Buddha Ocean Assembly of all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Mahasattvas of the 10 directions, and 3 times. 做四无量观, perform the 4 immeasurables visualization. And let's first visualize our father and paternal relatives on our left, our mother and maternal relatives on our right, teachers, benefactors, loved ones, and friends behind us, karmic creditors and enemies in front of us, and all beings of the 6 realms surrounding on the outside, all joining us in this Tantric Dharma practice, all attaining Buddhahood together. So remember, the key of the 4 immeasurables visualization is that the faces of all these sentient beings transform into our own face. So it helps to cultivate a vast and boundless heart, a mind of equanimity. Let's form the Awaken Mudra by clapping and snapping our fingers. Qingxing Zhou Qi An Tu Di Zhen Yan, Purification Mantras and Earth Deity Mantra. Om Sholi Sholi Maha Sholi Shosholi Soha. Om Shodoli Shodoli Shomoli Shomoli Soha. Om Marladan He He Hom. Namo Samando Modonan Om Dolu Dolu Diwe Soha. Lian Zhao Qing Zhou, recite the invocation mantra 3 times. Om Ah Hom Soha. Om Ah Hom Soha. Om Ah Hom Soha. We sincerely invoke Namo Lineage Root Guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Liansheng, Namo White Maha Padma Kumara, Namo Lotus Light Perfect East Buddha, Namo all lineage gurus of True Buddha School, the main deity of this group practice, Namo Vajrasattva, Namo Vajrasattva, Namo Vajrasattva. All Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Mahasattvas of the 10 directions, and 3 times, Namo Maha Prajna Paramita. Namo the great benevolent lineage gurus of True Buddha School, may all beings attain peace and happiness. Namo the 5 Buddhas, deities, and the shrine, may all beings be free of all sufferings. Namo all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times, may all beings abide in joy and kindness. Namo the Tripitaka and 12 divisions of the Buddhist canon, may all beings forsake discrimination. Namo all sages and sanghas of the 10 directions and 3 times, may all beings attain perfect enlightenment. Namo the perfectly enlightened Holy Red Crown Vajra Master Venerable Liansheng, may all beings of the 6 realms of samsara and I attain unsurpassed enlightenment in an instant, take refuge in, and ultimately return to Liansheng's Buddha land. 观想大礼拜 Great Homage Visualization. So as usual, I'm going slowly because just to help those who are new. 礼拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切佛 first prostrate in homage to the lineage root guru and all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times. So first from the Buddha Shrine Mudra, you can look at the diagram on the right and visualize above and in front of you our lineage root guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Liansheng, all lineage gurus, the 8 principal Idam deities of True Buddha School, all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times, all Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas, and all Dharma protectors, including Nagas and Devas, and they appear like multitudes of twinkling stars, pervading the vast expanse of space. Om. Bring the mudra to touch your brow point and visualize our root guru's brow point, emitting a beam of white light entering your brow point. Ah. Bring the mudra to touch your throat area and visualize Root Guru's throat, emitting a beam of red light entering your throat area. Home. Bring the mudra to touch your heart chakra and visualize lineage Root Guru's heart chakra, emitting a beam of blue light entering your heart chakra. And visualize yourself prostrating fully on the ground, paying homage universally to lineage Root Guru and all Buddhas in the 10 directions and 3 times. Then touch your brow point with the mudra again and release the mudra. So the Buddha Shrine Mudra is a little bit like folding our palms or putting our palms together, but there's a space in between the palms. Okay. 二拜诸菩萨, second prostrate and homage to all bodhisattvas from the Lotus Mudra. And using this Lotus Mudra, repeat the steps in the first prostration when I recite Om Ah Hum and visualize paying homage universally to all bodhisattvas and mahasattvas. Om Ah Hum. Visualize yourself paying homage and then touch your brow point with the mudra again and then release the mudra. 三拜护法金刚, third prostrate and homage to all Dhamma protectors from the Vajra folded palms mudra. And using this mudra, repeat the steps in the first prostration. Om, Ah, Hum, and then visualize infinite selves prostrating to infinite Dhamma protectors, including Nagas and Devas. Bring the mudra to your brow point and then release the mudra. And 四平等一起手, fourth bow and homage to all inequality, form the equality mudra. Bow, touch your brow point, and then release the mudra. So in the subsequent great homage visualizations, do the same thing. The presenter may not recite the same detailed instructions, but that's what we're doing. 大曼达供养, great mandala offering, 亲手结供养手 inform the offering mudra. And with your hands back to back, interlace the fingers. So you can look at the diagram on the screen and the center, your ring fingers, they represent Mount Sumeru, surrounded by the 4 continents. And hold this offering mudra in front of your chest. Then let's perform the offering visualization. So first we visualize the offerings on our altar, multiplying to form a row. So you can visualize the 5 basic offerings. So these are incense, the most fragrant incense. And then you can visualize flowers, beautiful flowers of all colors, your favorite flowers. You can visualize lights and lamps of all colors. You can visualize the finest tea and fruit, all kinds of fruit. So these are the 5 basic offerings. And you can also visualize mountains of rice, amrita, mountains of treasures, gems, clothing, shelter, food, accommodation. Visualize the offerings on your altar multiplying to form a row, and then the rows multiplying to form an endless field, and the fields multiplying to fill the entire universe. And sincerely dedicate or offer all these humble offerings to our lineage guru, lineage gurus, the 8 principal Yidam deities, all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times, all bodhisattvas and mahasattvas, and all Dhamma protectors, including devas and nagas. And let's recite the offering verse. Mount Meru together with the 4 continents, sun and moon, transform into precious treasures to offer to the Buddhas. May all merits from offering these treasures quickly remove karma to realize Buddhahood. Let's recite the offering mantra. Om Sawa Tathagata Idamu Kulana Minchala Kan Nilye Dami. Bring the mudra to touch your brow point, and then release the mudra. Sigui Fourfold Refuge. Perform the empowerment visualization and let's visualize our lineage root guru, all lineage gurus, all Buddhas, Dharma, and Sanghas merging and transforming into a great white light to bestow empowerment on you, on us. Nian Sigui Zhou, recite the Fourfold Refuge mantra 3 times. Namo Gurube, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankhyaye, Namo Gurube, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankhyaye, Namo Gurube, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankhyaye. Yi Hu Shen Armor Protection. Form the Vajra folded palms mudra. You can look at the diagram on the right corner, top right corner. Place the mudra on your forehead and let's recite the Vajrapani mantra 7 times. Om Brulanjali, Om Brulanjali, Om Brulanjali, Om Brulanjali, Om Brulanjali, Om Brulanjali, Om Brulanjali. Bring the mudra to touch your forehead, throat, heart, left shoulder, right shoulder, and back to the forehead. And as you release the mudra, visualize Vajrapani appearing the space above you and multiplying into 4, guarding you from the front, back, left, and right. Bao Wang Guan Shi Ying Xing, Hiking Avalokiteshvara Sutra. Sincerely invoke the 8 great bodhisattvas. Namo Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo Maitreya Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo Akashagarbha Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo Samanta Bhadra Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo Vajrapani Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo Manjushri Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo Saravar Nivarana Vishkambin Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo Kistigarbha Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo all Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas. Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva. Namo Buddha, Namo Dharma, Namo Sangha. Having affinity with the Buddha lands, with Dharma as the cause. Permanence, bliss, true self, and purity, it all begins with an affinity with the Dharma. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, a great divine mantra. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, a great wisdom mantra. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, an unsurpassed mantra. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, an unequaled mantra. Namo Pure Light Secret Buddha. Dhamma Treasury Buddha. Lion's Roar and Divine Speed Tranquil King Buddha. Buddha announced Sumeru Lamb King Buddha. Dhamma Protector Buddha. Vajra Treasury Lion's Flay Buddha. Precious Excellence Buddha, Supernatural Power Buddha, Medicine Master Vaidira Light King Buddha, Universal Light Merit Mountain King Buddha, Virtuously Abiding Merit Jewel King Buddha, the 7 past Buddhas, the future 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon, the 1,500 Buddhas, the 15,000 Buddhas, the 500 Flower Victory Buddhas, the 10 billion Vajra Treasury Buddhas, Samadhi Light Buddha, the names of the 6 Buddhas of the 6 directions. To the east, Precious Light Moon Palace, Moonlight Wonder, Divine Voice King Buddha. To the south, Tree Root Flower King Buddha. To the west, Ebony King, Supernatural Power, Flaming Flower King Buddha. To the north, Moon Palace, Purity Buddha. Up above, Infinite Diligence, Jewel Crown Buddha. Down below, Perfect Tranquil Moon Voice King Buddha. All the countless Buddhas, Abundant Treasures Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, Maitreya Buddha, Ashobhya Buddha, Amitabha Buddha. All sentient beings in the center and those in the Pure Lands, walking and living upon the earth and in the vast expanse of space. Care for all sentient beings with loving kindness and compassion, affording them equanimity and peace so that they can cultivate day and night. Constantly reciting this sutra can extinguish the suffering of birth and death and eliminate all poisons and harms. Namo Great Wisdom of Avalokiteshvara, Observant Wisdom of Avalokiteshvara, Noble Wisdom of Avalokiteshvara, Open Wisdom of Avalokiteshvara, Medicine King Bodhisattva, Medicine Supreme Bodhisattva, Manjushri Bodhisattva, Samantabhadra Bodhisattva, Akashagarbha Bodhisattva, Kistigarbha Bodhisattva, the billions of precious Qingliang Mountain Bodhisattvas, Universal Light King Tathagata Excellent Emanation Bodhisattva. Chanting this sutra continuously, the seven world-honored Buddhas recite this mantra. Lipo lipo de, kyoha de, doloni de, nihala de, pilini de, moha de, chunling chen de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha de, doloni de, nihala de, pilini de, moha de, chunling chen de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha de, doloni de, nihala de, pilini de, moha de, chunling chen de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha de, tuoloni de, nihala de, pilini de, mohoka de, zhenling qian de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha de, tuoloni de, nihala de, pilini de, mohoka de, zhenling qian de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha de, tuoloni de, nihala de, pilini de, mohoka de, zhenling qian de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoho de, doloni de, nihala de, lilini de, mohoka de, chunling tian de, soha. Avalokiteshvaras in the 10 directions and all bodhisattvas vow to save sentient beings. By invoking their names, all can be liberated. Those with wisdom should expound it diligently, while those with affinity recite it unceasingly. Recite the sutra 1,000 times with every thought unremitting. Fire cannot harm, blades and weapons destroyed in an instant. Rage turns into joy, the dying shall live. Do not say these are empty words, for Buddhas never speak untruths. I, King Avalokiteshvara, can alleviate all sufferings. Faced with danger and crisis, the dying shall live. The words of all Buddhas are true, thus we should prostrate in homage. By reciting the sutra 1,000 times, all grave sins shall be eradicated. Those with great merit and unwavering faith should single-mindedly uphold this sutra. May this merit be dedicated universally to all. Recite 1,000 times, all grave sins shall be eradicated. Thus ends the High King Avalokiteshvara Sutra. Wang Shenzhou Rebirth Mantra. So let's first form the Great Ocean Bardo Deliverance Mudra. That's the diagram on the top right-hand corner. And visualize Amitabha Buddha releasing countless Dharma vessels, radiating brilliant light. Dharma vessels, lotus blossoms to bring our deceased ancestors, our karmic creditors, deceased friends, any beings that we may have hurt in this life or past lives, and deliver them to the Western Pure Land of Ultimate Bliss, Sugavati. And let's recite the rebirth mantra 7 times. Namo Amitopoye, Doda Katoye, Dodieta, Amilito Popi, Amilito Sitan Popi, Amilito Picalante, Amilito Picalando, Kamini Kakana, Chudo Kalisoha, Namo Amitopoye, Doda Katoye, Dodieta, Amilito Popi, Amilito Sitan Popi, Amilito Picalante, Amilito Picalando, Kamini kakana chudo kali soha. Namo amidopoye dota kadoye. Dodieta amilido popi. Amilido sidan popi. Amilido picalante. Amilido picalando. Kamini kakana chudo kali soha. Namo amidopoye dota kadoye. Dodieta amilido popi. Amilido sidan popi, amilido picalante, amilido picalando, kamini kakana chudo kalisoha. Namo amido poye, dota kadoye, dodieta amilido popi, amilido sidan popi, amilido picalante, amilido picalando, kamini kakana chudo kalisoha. 南无阿弥陀佛耶，多得伽多耶，多地耶他，阿弥利多波比，阿弥利多悉达波比，阿弥利多比伽兰得，阿弥利多比伽兰多，伽弥尼伽伽那，智多伽利梭哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶，多得伽多耶，多地耶他，阿弥利多波比，阿弥利多悉达波比。阿弥利多比伽兰得，阿弥利多比伽兰多，伽弥尼伽伽那，智多伽利梭哈。念四无量亲偈 recite the four immeasurables prayer. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. This is immeasurable loving kindness. May all sentient beings be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. This is immeasurable compassion. May all sentient beings always abide in non-suffering and happiness. This is immeasurable joy. May all sentient beings relinquish craving and aversion, abiding in equality. This is immeasurable equanimity. Fa Bodhi Sing, generating bodhicitta. Recite the generating bodhicitta verse. We disciples shall take refuge in the root guru and three jewels, never receding on the path until reaching enlightenment. May all virtuous deeds, great or small, be dedicated to all sentient beings for their speedy enlightenment. 念发菩提心真言3遍 Recite the Bodhicitta mantra 3 times. Om Bodhicitta Betsa Samaya Ahum. Om Bodhicitta Betsa Samaya Ahum. Om Bodhicitta Betsa Samaya Ahum. 金刚心 Vajrachitta or Vajraheart. Recite the repentance verse 3 times. So we can think about any mistakes we might have made this week, or even those that we are not aware of in body, speech, or mind, leading to the karmic consequences we're experiencing now. All my transgressions committed since time immemorial originate in beginningless greed, hatred, and ignorance. Manifested by my body, speech, and mind, for all these I now fully repent. All my transgressions committed since time immemorial originate in beginningless greed, hatred, and ignorance. Manifested by my body, speech, and mind, for all these I now fully repent. All my transgressions committed since time immemorial originate in beginningless greed, hatred, and ignorance. Manifested by my body, speech, and mind, for all these I now fully repent. And let's recite the repentance mantra 108 times. Om Beta Samaya Sudaya, 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 Om Betsa Samya 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 Sudaya. Om Betsa Samya Sudaya, 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 Om Betsa Samya Sudaya. Om Betsa Samya Sudaya, 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 Om Betsa Om Betsa Samya Sudaya, 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 Om Betsa Samya Sudaya. 莲花童子心咒108遍 Pama Kumara Heart Mantra 108 times. First perform the three light blessing visualization, and let's visualize our root guru's brow point, emitting a powerful beam of white light entering our brow point. Then visualize our root guru's throat area, emitting a powerful beam of red light entering our throat area. Then visualize our root guru's heart chakra, emitting a powerful beam of blue light entering our heart chakra. Visualize the white, red, and blue beams of light dissolving into your body and mind. Then perform the mala beads visualization. Hold the mala beads with both hands in front of your chest and use your thumbs to move or slide over the beads when reciting the mantra. So visualize your left hand as a Vajra bell and your right hand as a Vajra scepter. Visualize the Guru bead as the stupa of abundant treasures. And visualize the four divider beads as the four Deva kings, the four heavenly kings of the four directions. And visualize the tassel as a lotus hand, also known as Buddha hand. Visualize the mala bead string as the white light of Vajrasattva's inherent nature, threading through all the beads. And during mantra recitation, as each bead is moved and counted, visualize it transforming into our lineage with Guru, living Buddha Lian Sheng, and coming towards us. 持莲花童子心咒108遍 Recite the Pama Kumara Heart Mantra 108 times. Short version. Om Guru Lien Shen Siddhi Hum. 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 Jingangxing Pusaba Vajrashita Bodhisattva practice. First form the Vajrasattva mudra. You can use either one of the two diagrams. But if it's a group cultivation, then you can use the one on the right. And if it's your own personal practice, you can use the one on the left. 先观空念观空咒3遍. First visualize emptiness and recite the emptiness mantra 3 times. So visualize a blue moon disk in front of you expanding to infinity, and then you merge into this blue moon disk. Om Sabhava Sutta Sawa Dharma Sabhava Suttoham. Om Sabhava Sutta Sawa Dharma Sabhava Suttoham. Om Sabhava Sutta Sawa Dharma Sabhava Suttoham. 3段法身观想 Three-stage Dhamma rising visualization. Above an expanse of ocean is a stretch of clear, sunny sky, and a light blue moon disk rises up from the ocean into the sky. Within the moon disk, a white Tibetan seed syllable Hum emits brilliant white light. The Hum seed syllable in the moon disk revolves and transforms into Vajrasattva. Visualize Vajrasattva seated upon an 8-petaled lotus, and Vajrasattva's body is white in color. Wearing a 5 Buddha crown and layers of celestial clothing, Vajrasattva holds a Vajra scepter in the right hand against the heart, and a Vajra bell in the left hand by the left thigh. So you can also visualize the streamers from his 5 Buddha crown, and he's wearing earrings. He has a short necklace, and multi-layered strands of long necklaces. He has armlets, bracelets, a waist belt. He has anklets and toe ornaments. He has a long flowing scarf around his arms, and can visualize the exquisite detail on his celestial garments or clothing. Visualize the white Hum seed syllable at Vajrasattva's heart, surrounded by the 100-syllable mantra. And from Vajrasattva's heart flows a stream of white luminous ambrosia or amrita to bestow empowerment on you, the practitioner. And all of your negative karma is transformed into black liquid which seeps out through your skin pores. And after purification, Vajrasattva descends into your body, merging with you to become one and the same. 诵百字明咒 21遍 Recite the 100-syllable mantra 21 times. Betsa Sado Samaya Manupalaya Betsa Sado Denubadicha Zazomebawa Sudokai Mebawa Subukai Mebawa Anulado Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mepulaja Sawa Karma Sushami Siddham Suliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Kata Betsama Mimancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sadowa Hum Pe Betsa Sado Samaya Manupalaya Bezasado denu badisha zazo mepawa, sudokai mepawa, supokai mepawa, anulado mepawa, sawa siddhi mepulaisha, sawa karma sushami siddham, sulivan guru hum ha 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 bhagavan sawa, tathagata bezamami mantra bezabawa mahasamai, sadowa hum pe, bezasado samaya manupalaya, bezasado denu badisha zazo mepawa, Sudokai mepawa, subukai mepawa, anulado mepawa, sawa, siddhi mepolaja, sawa, karma, sujami, siddhamu, sulivan, guru, hum, ha 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 ha, bhagavan, sawa, tata kata petsama mimunja betsabawa, mahasamai, sadowa, hum pe, betsa sado samaya, manupalai, betsa sado tenu badisha, zazo mepawa, sudokai mepawa, subukai mepawa, Anulado me pawa sawa siddhi me polaja sawa karma sushame siddham sulivan guru hum ha 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 bhagavan sawa tathagata petsama me mancha betsapawa mahasamai sadowa hum pe betsa sato samaya manupalaya betsa sato tenu badicha zazo me pawa sudokai me pawa subukai me pawa Anulado me pawa sawa siddhi me pulaja sawa karma sushame siddhamu suliran guru hum ha 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 bhagavan sawa tathagata petsama me mantra petsabawa mahasamai sadowa hum pe Om Betsa Sato Samaya Manupalaya Betsa Sato Denubadisha Zazo Mepawa Sodokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulato Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepulaja Sawa Karma Sushame Siddham Sulivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Gata Betsa Mami Mancha Betsa Pawa Mahasamai Sato Hum Om Betsa Sato Samaya Manupalaya Betsa Sato Denubadisha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulato Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolayacha Sawa Karma Sushame Zidamu Silivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Gata Betsa Mami Mancha Betsa Pawa Mahasamai Sato Hum Om Betsa Sato Samaya Manupalaya Betsa Sato Denubadisha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulato Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepulaja Sawa Karma Sushame Sidamu Sulivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Gata Betsa Mami Mancha Betsa Pawa Mahasamai Sato Hum Om Betsa Sato Samaya Manupalaya Betsa Sato Denupadisha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulato Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepulaja Sawa Karma Sushami Sidamu Sulivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Gata Betsa Mami Mancha Betsa Pawa Mahasamai Sato Hum Om Betsa Sato Samaya Manupalaya Betsa Sato Denupadisha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulato Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolayacha Sawa Karma Sushame Sidamu Sulivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Gata Betsa Mami Mancha Betsa Pawa Mahasamai Sato Hum Om Betsa Sato Samaya Manupalaya Betsa Sato Denupadisha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolaja Sawa Karma Sushame Siddham Sulivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Gata Betsa Mami Mancha Betsa Pawa Mahasamai Sato Hum Om Betsa Sato Samaya Manupalaya Betsa Sato Denupadisha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulato Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepulaja Sawa Karma Sushame Siddham Sulivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Gata Betsa Mami Mancha Betsa Pawa Mahasamai Sato Hum Om Betsa Sato Samaya Manupalaya Betsa Sato Denupadisha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulato Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolaja Sawa Karma Sushame Sidamu Sulivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Gata Betsa Mami Mancha Betsa Pawa Mahasamai Sato Hum Om Betsa Sato Samaya Manupalaya Betsa Sato Denubadisha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulato Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolaja Sawa Karma Sushame Sidamu Sulivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Gata Betsa Mami Mancha Betsa Pawa Mahasamai Sato Hum Om Betsa Sato Samaya Manupalaya Betsa Sato Denupadisha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulato Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolaja Sawa Karma Sushame Sidamu Sulivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Kata Betsa Mami Mancha Betsa Pawa Mahasamai Sato Hum Om Betsa Sato Samaya Manupalaya Betsa Sato Denubadisha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulato Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolaja Sawa Karma Sushame Zidamu Sulivan Guru Hum 哈哈哈哈呵，巴卡文萨瓦，达达卡达贝萨玛米门查贝斯巴瓦马哈萨玛呀，萨多瓦轰贝。Besa Sado Samaya Manupalaya Besa Sado Denupalisha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepalayacha Sawa Karma Sushame Siddhamu Silivan Guru Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Kata Besa Mami Mancha Besa Pawa Mahasamai Satoa Hum Besa Sato Samaya Manupalaya Besa Sato Denupalisha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepalayacha Sawa Karma Suchame Siddham Silivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Gata Pizza Mami Mancha Pizza Bawa Mahasamai Sadowa Humpe Besa Sado Samaya Manupalaya Besa Sado Denubalisha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepalaja Sawa Karma Sushami Chidam Sulivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Kada Betsa Mami Mancha Betsa Bawa Mahasamai Satowa Humpe Betsa Sato Samaya Manupalaya Betsa Sato Denupadicha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepalayacha Sawa Karma Sushami Sidamu Sulivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Kada Pizza Mami Mancha Betsa Bawa Mahasamai Satowa Humpe Besa Sato Samaya Manupalaya Besa Sato Denupalisha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepalayacha Sawa Karma Sushame Siddham Silivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Kata Besa Mami Mancha Besa Bawa Mahasamai Satowa Humpe Besa Sato Samaya Manupalaya Pizza Sado Denu Padisha Zazo Mepawa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepalaja Sawa Karma Sushami Zidamu Sulivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Kata Pizza Mami Mancha Pizza Bawa Mahasamaya Sadowa Hum Pe 9节佛风 9 cycle Buddha wind. So here we need to do the visualization of the 3 channels. So first visualize that your whole body is as transparent, clear, and pure as crystal. And inside your body, there are 3 channels with a central channel from your navel chakra going all the way up to your crown. It has a top wide, bottom narrow, trumpet-like shape, flaring out like the bell of a trumpet and ending at the crown of your head. So all 3 channels start at the navel chakra, located 4 finger widths below the navel, and branching out upwards to become the central right and left channels. The right and left channels run next to the central channel, with the left channel ending at the left nostril and the right channel ending at the right nostril. Okay, so I'll go in detail for the first 3 cycles of the first 3 steps, and then we can basically repeat the same visualizations but in different sequence, in a different sequence from this 4th cycle onwards. So first use your left ring finger or little finger to block your left nostril and breathe in through your right nostril. So this is the first cycle. And when you're breathing in, visualize the light of all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas spread throughout the vast expanse of space, and you are breathing in this light. Once you have breathed in fully through the right nostril, use the right ring finger or little finger to block your right nostril and visualize the white light breathed in, descending along the right channel to the navel chakra, forefinger widths below the navel, and then switching over to ascend along the left channel and reaching the left nostril, exiting the left nostril as you exhale. At this point, visualize all your karmic hindrances, illnesses, ignorance, mental afflictions, transforming into black smoke and leaving through the left nostril. So this cycle of breathing visualization also occurs at the 5th and 8th cycle. So remember the keys of this practice is xi, man, chang, which translates to xi is subtle, man is slow or gradual, chang, prolonged. Yeah. So breathe in as slowly as you can. And when we are breathing in, it's always, at least for this case, it would be breathing in white light, white qi. And then when we breathe out, it would be black qi, black smoke. When the qi enters our bodies, it turns into red. And when it exits, it turns into black. Okay. Second cycle, use your right ring finger or little finger to block your right nostril and breathe in the white light through your left nostril. The white light descends along the left channel to the navel chakra. Then it ascends slowly along the right channel and exits from the right nostril as black smoke. So note that the actions for the left and right nostrils are similar. It is just a matter of switching sides. So this cycle also occurs at the 4th and 9th cycles. Third cycle, breathe in the luminous qi through both nostrils and visualize the qi descending along both the right and left channels at the same time. Reaching the navel chakra 4-finger widths below the navel, then merging into one. This merged qi enters the central channel and ascends all the way to the crown where there is no outlet. Thus it descends back down the central channel to the navel chakra, then separates into two to ascend along the left and right channels, eventually exiting both nostrils as black smoke. So this third cycle visualization also occurs at the 6th and 7th cycle. And then let's proceed with the 4th cycle. Breathe in through the left. And breathe out slowly through the right. Breathe in white qi from your right nostril. Breathe out slowly from your left nostril. Breathe in white qi from both nostrils. And breathe out slowly from both nostrils. Seventh cycle, breathe in through both nostrils again. And breathe out slowly through both nostrils. Breathe in through your right nostril. And breathe out slowly through the left nostril. Breathe in ninth cycle, breathe in through your left nostril. And breathe out slowly through your right nostril. Now let's do the visualization of the deity merging into the practitioner as we are about to enter Samadhi or Samadhi. Visualization of the deity merging into the practitioner is also known as Ru Wo Guan. So first visualize Vajrasattva sitting atop your head at the Brahma aperture, and inside your body, the lotus located at the heart chakra in the central channel opens up to reveal a moon disk. And on the moon disk is Vajrasattva seed syllable Hom, radiating light. Visualize Vajrasattva atop your head, transforming into a rice grain-sized pearl of light, which then enters through your Brahma aperture and descends along the central channel, eventually reaching and resting upon the lotus at your heart chakra. At your heart chakra lotus, Vajrasattva gradually becomes larger and larger until reaching the same size as you, and visualize yourself becoming Vajrasattva, and you are now Vajrasattva, one and the same. Okay, so let's enter Samadhi for 10 minutes. Emerging from Samadhi. Song Zan, recite praise. Liansheng Huobo, Living Buddha Liansheng teaches the great tantric dharma, Vajrasattva transforming Vajra hearts, a great spiritual union when the two merge into one, eradicating karmic hindrances to truly attain purity. Tianyan Bada Benzun Xingzhou, recite the heart mantras of the eight principal Yidam deities. Om Ami Deva Se, Om Mani Bemi Hum, Om Banamo Lintolin Soha, Om Ha 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 We Samaye Soha, Om Jali Juli Junti Soha, Om Jambala Chanang Chanaye Soha, Om Ah Hum Betsa Guru Bema Siddhi Hum Se, Om Ah Hum Guru Be Ahasa Samaha Lien Sheng Siddhi Hum, Beata Bekatsea Bekatsea, Maha Bekatsea Latsa Samo Kadehi Soha. Nian 4. Recite Buddha's name. Namo the 36,119,500 Amitabha Buddhas of the same name. Namo the 36,119,500 Amitabha Buddhas of the same name. Namo the 36,119,500 Amitabha Buddhas of the same name. Yanyan Xingfo Zhu Shi Qi Yuan Wen, supplication for Buddha to stay in the Saha world. The Lord of Secrets of the Vajra realm, virtuous and with profound kindness. Buddhas in worlds as numerous as motes of dust across all 10 directions. The ocean assembly of bodhisattvas with great compassion for sentient beings, and all Herukas, Dharmapalas, Dakas, and Dakinis, we prostrate in homage before you. The three worldly poisons blaze furiously in the long, dark night. Devastated bodies and minds suffer endlessly in the misery of perpetual rebirth. With great compassion, His Holiness came into this world to salvage deluded ones. The powerful brilliance of the three jewels thus provides refuge for all. Your Vajra body, upon which the merit fields of human Tandivas rely, bestows precepts, teachings, empowerments, and attainments. We disciples of the Buddha plead that you stay in the Saha world to turn the Dharma wheel, to benefit and bring happiness to infinite realms of sentient beings. Okay, before we do the merit dedication, maybe let's recite 108 times of the disaster relief mantra, or the great relief for disasters mantra. Tachi chachana tachi luni maha luluni alamonatona soha. Tachi chachana tachi luni maha luluni alamonatona soha. Tachi chachala tachi luluni maha luluni alamonatona soha. Tachi chachana tachi luluni maha luluni alamonatona soha. Tachi chachana tachi luluni maha luluni alamonatona soha. Tachi chachana tachi luluni maha luluni anamonatona 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 soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Lulani Maha Lulani Anamonatuna 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 Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Toda Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Toda Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Toda Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Toda Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Toda Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachana Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachala Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachala Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachala Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachala Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachala Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. Tachi Chachala Tachi Luloni Maha Luloni Alamola Tola Soha. 回向 Merit dedication. May all who recite the name of Amitabha Buddha all be reborn in the land of ultimate bliss. Repay the kindness from the fourfold benefactors above and aid those who suffer in the three paths below. Upon seeing the Buddha, be freed from the cycle of birth and death. Like the Buddhas, deliver all beings. We disciples dedicate the merits of this practice to our lineage root Guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lien Sheng. May Guru Buddha always have good health and longevity, be at perfect ease, always reside in the Saha world, and forever turn the Dharma wheel. So pray for Vajra Master Shimo Lian Xiang to be in good health and disasters in the world to reside, the world to be free, may everyone be healthy, steadfast in cultivation, have everything go as wished, and have all misfortunes turned into blessings. You may silently make your own prayers, dedications, and wishes at this time. May all prayers be fulfilled. May all disasters and obstacles be gone. Sung by Singing Zhou, recite the 100-syllable mantra 3 times to make up for any errors or omissions during the practice, unclear visualizations, or discursive thoughts. Om Besasato Samaya Manubalaya Besasato Denubadicha Susomebawa Sudokai Mebawa Subukai Mebawa Anulato Mebawa Sawa Siri Mebolayacha Sawa Karma Sushami Sidamu Suliran Guru Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Kata Betsama Mimancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Satowa Hom Pe Om Betsasato Samaya Manubalaya Betsasato Denubadisha Zazomebao Sudokai Mebawa Subokai Mebawa Anulado Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mebolaja Sawa Karma Sushami Sidamu Salivan Guru Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Kata Betsama Mimancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Satoa Hom Pe Om Betsasato Samaya Manubalaya Betsasato Denubadisha Zazomebao Sudokai Mebawa Subokai Mebawa Anulado Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mebolaja Sawa Karma Sushami Sidamu Sulivan Guru Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Kata Betsama Mimancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Satowa Hom 观想大礼拜 Great Homage Visualization 100个本尊上师及十方三世一切佛 First prostrate in homage to our lineage root Guru and all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times from the Buddha Shrine Mudra. Om Ah Home visualize infinite selves prostrating to infinite Buddhas. Release the mudra. Whereby Chu Pusa second prostrate in homage to all Bodhisattvas from the Lotus Mudra. Om Ah Om and visualize infinite souls prostrating to infinite bodhisattvas. Release the mudra. Sambai Hu Fa Jinggang, third prostrate in homage to all Dhamma protectors. Om Ah Om visualize infinite souls prostrating to infinite Dharma protectors. Release the mudra. 四平等一起手, fourth bow in homage to all inequality from the equality mudra. Bow, touch your brow point. Release the mudra. 出坛念圆满咒, exit the practice and recite the completion mantra 3 times. Om Pulin, Om Pulin, Om Pulin, Om Mani Padme Hum. 修法圆满如意吉祥. This concludes the perfect and complete practice. May all wishes be fulfilled and all endeavors be auspicious. Thank you everyone for your participation. Hope that you have a peaceful and safe new year. So if you don't already know, I'm just making some announcements, but yeah, let's put our palms together and pray for Grandmaster's blessing. Pay homage to all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Dhamma protectors, Dakas, Dakinis, for the Dharma sharing to be auspicious and beneficial to anyone who's listening in. So as usual, Grandmaster's live streams are on Saturday night Pacific time at 8 p.m. and Sunday afternoons 3 p.m. There's a Homa ceremony. But on the 8th, February 8th, there is the Avalokiteshvara grand ceremony organized by the founding temple, Lingxianqingshi Temple or Xiatu Lijiangsi. So the timing is slightly different. It will be at 2 p.m. in the afternoon instead of 8 p.m. at night. So do take note. And therefore it will be, I think, 6 a.m. Taiwan or Singapore time. But the session on Sunday, 9th February, will be Doji Drolo's Homa ceremony. The time will be at 3 p.m. still. So just to take note, and during the 8th February ceremony, Grandmaster will be transmitting the Medicine King Tara's empowerment. And he has also shared that if you're not able to attend in person and you're watching the live stream, you can just prepare a bottle of mineral water and you can place it in front on your table in front of the live stream. And with pure faith, pray to Medicine King Tara to for her to bless the water. And then when you drink it, it will cure illnesses and ailments. And so with pure faith, we hope that miracles can happen and that many people's illnesses can be cured, ailments can be cured. So do let your friends know. They can, even if they can't attend in person, they can also watch the live stream. But it's also important to register for the ceremony. So you can do so via the Seattle Temple's website. So that's tbsseattle.org. And they have a section just purely for the ceremony registration. So please register in advance if you can for the ceremony. It's different from the Homa ceremonies that are organized by Rinpo Temple on Sundays. Okay, so that's like a separate system. If you're new, and also we have sessions on Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. Pacific time. That's led by our Dharma propagators, Dharma instructor Jackie and Dharma assistant Keely from Calgary Bayun Temple in Canada. Okay, so on the first day of the new year, there's actually a mantra that you can recite. So Grandmaster has also shared this, and it's a peaceful and safety New Year mantra. Peaceful and safe New Year mantra. Okay, so it's basically it goes 天圆地方律令九章，大年初一一年平安. So what it means is the heaven is round and earth is square. Of these, there are 9 levels. From the first day of the Lunar New Year, may I be safe and sound all through the year. So you can recite this mantra in front of your shrine, place your palms together, or pray to the void, the empty space. And hopefully, here's wishing everyone a peaceful and safe New Year. There are also a couple of Dharma practices that are good to that you can do, but you would need to request for remote empowerment and also the Great Disaster Relief mantra that we just recited at the end. You also need to request for remote empowerment for that if you are reciting it on your own. So what you can do is that if you're new, you can send a letter by post or fax to True Buddha Foundation. And the address is at the bottom of the TBSN English website. If you scroll to the bottom, there's a contact us section. And then if you click on it, it will show you the address for True Buddha Foundation. And that's also the mail and correspondence center if you are requesting for remote empowerment. What a remote empowerment is basically if you're not able to receive the empowerment for a Dharma practice in person, for some practices, usually the outer practices or certain mantras, recitations, Grandmaster will actually compassionately bestow the empowerment remotely, which is from a distance. So even though his person is in Seattle, he can actually bestow the empowerment across that space, and you can still receive the blessing even though you're somewhere else. You're in different part of the world. But do note that this is only for certain practices. So some practices, especially the more advanced practices, those require empowerments in person. And you have to receive it, like you can't receive it remotely. For some practices, you can receive it from masters who are preaching on Grandmaster's behalf, but they have to practice that Dharma, and be successful in it, so then they can bestow the empowerment on Grandmaster's behalf. But right now, yeah, if you can receive the empowerment in person, it's best. If you can't, you can also request a remote empowerment. So if you need any remote empowerments, please write to, sorry, please write to True Buddha Foundation. That's where the mail and correspondence center is, and submit your request with a voluntary offering of any kind. And that is basically there should be instructions that tell you how to do it. If you can do it online, it's best. If you want to do it by bank transfer, that's also possible. But essentially, what it means is that we are not taking the Dharma for granted, and we are making an offering to express our respect for the Dharma. And it's not just anything that we're, taking for granted or taking lightly. So we really cherish the Dharma. And so it shouldn't be just we should give within our means, but the offering is also an indication of how much we value the Dharma. Okay, so and yeah, and what other announcements are there? So the life etiquette course by True Buddha School Online University has ended. So but the playlist is still on this channel's YouTube playlist section. So you can actually look at the past lessons and then revise, have clarity about like what are the rituals or what are the things we should take note of when a person passes. So True Buddha School Online University, TBSOU, has two courses that are available with English interpretation. So the courses are conducted in Chinese and they are conducted over the course of a year, weekly lessons. But so now these are not live streams, they are video recordings of the lessons. And there are two courses in particular that have English interpretation. So one of them is True Buddha Tantric Dharma. So basically, this is Master Lian Yi. He is teaching about the different parts of practice, like what we're doing right now, like, great homage, great mandala offering. What are the keys of each practice? What is the significance? So, so I won't take up too much time here, but you can actually watch the video recordings of the classes in detail so that you can have a better understanding of what we're doing when we are practicing the Dharma. And also the other course that has English interpretation available is called Life Etiquette or Etiquette of Life. So basically what it is, it's about the most important rites of passage in human life, which is usually so there in Chinese it's called Hong Shi and Bai Shi. So Bai Shi is related to funerals, funerary stuff. So it's like chanting mantras during the golden 8 hours. And then Hong Shi, which literally translates to red matters, because red is connected with auspiciousness. So it's connected with marriages, births and moving to a new home, that's and stuff like that. So Bai Shi literally translates to white matters. So white because color of mourning. Yeah, so basically what we're what it teaches is about the whole process, like so Master Lian Yue actually explains in great detail about what a person will encounter, the four types of bardo, like for instance, when the soul is trying to exit the body and going through the chakras, what does it experience? Like the dissolution of the four elements, and also how can Dharma siblings or family members help someone who is passing to be reborn in the Pure Lands instead of taking rebirth in the six realms. So it's actually best if a person has some understanding of the Dharma when the person is still alive. But if the person has no understanding, it is still possible for them to be liberated through hearing the teachings in the bardo state if they are guided by, Dharma teachers or Dharma siblings around them. So there she goes in great detail and she also explains the sadhana, what we can do, the visualization and things like that. So basically it's a process that we all have to face in permanence. And so it's always good to be prepared, to be mentally prepared for what to expect. So apart from the spiritual side of things, the course also talks about the practical parts of it. I think, there's mention of the Advanced Medical Directive, and then my brother Wu Zizai, who's a funeral director in Taiwan. He specializes in the funeral arrangements. He also shares about certain cultural practices for funerals in Taiwan, which is interesting. And Master Lian Fei from Indonesia shares about Hongshi, which is um, the marriage solemnization, the blessing and things like that. So it's a good course to look at. And so if you have time, you can take the time to watch the video recordings at your own pace. There are many videos because it's over the course of a year. So, and like happening every week. So even though the course is now over, you can still watch the lessons at your own time, at your own pace, you know? Yeah. So whatever you're going through right now, and hope everything will work out for you. And here's wishing everyone an auspicious new year, and have a great week ahead. Okay? Om Mani Padme Hum.